Studying abroad was a life-changing experience for me, but there's a lot of things that I wish I knew before getting into it. If you're thinking about studying abroad or just curious about the whole process and experience in general, then this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing the lessons I learned, the best parts, the hard parts, and my whole experience so you can have the best experience and get the most out of your study abroad experience. So I said experience a lot in that one sentence, but let's get into the video. Okay, let's start with the good stuff because honestly, studying abroad is such a beautiful experience and has a lot of good and positivity. The amount of personal growth you experience from studying abroad is actually insane. Just think about it, you're in a new country by yourself. You have to learn how to navigate that country, you're fully independent, and you're basically getting the opportunity to figure out how to live life and do life by yourself on your own. It forces you to become independent in the best way. You're fully immersed in a new culture, new food, new traditions, even new ways of thinking. It's such an eye-opening experience and it really makes you realize how big the world actually is. You get to meet people from all over the world and the friendships you make are so deep because you're on this journey together. Every day is like an adventure. New cities, new experiences, new people. So now that we got all the positives and exciting things about studying abroad out of the way, let's get into the hard parts. There's definitely challenges that not a lot of people talk about, and I want to make these clearer for you before you go on your study abroad experience. Culture shock is real. The first few weeks are going to feel overwhelming, whether that be going to a grocery store or trying to figure out how public transportation works in that country. It's gonna feel overwhelming and it's gonna feel like a lot, but let me tell you, I only studied abroad for 4 months and you will get the hang of it very fast. So I want you to give yourself time to adjust. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's your first time doing all of these things by yourself. And if need be, ask the locals for help. And now, depending on what country you're in, you can research the overall mood of people, if that makes sense. Like I was studying abroad in Scotland and Scottish people are known for being very welcoming, very friendly, very helpful. So asking other students on campus or roommates or just people around in general how to use public transportation, the best methods, all of it will honestly be so beneficial for you. So take advantage of your resources. Okay, this one is something that hit me really hard, homesickness. And honestly, I didn't think I was gonna experience it that much. I don't know why, I'm an introvert, I love my family and I love being at home, and it hit me hard. And I went to study abroad during the semester, so I missed both my birthday and Thanksgiving. So that was pretty tough, but staying connected and doing weekly FaceTimes or monthly FaceTimes is really helpful just to make you feel connected with your family back home. Okay. Another thing is budgeting is really tough when you're studying abroad. Not a lot of students have the opportunity to work while studying abroad. This was a thing for me. I wasn't able to work while studying abroad. So what I did was I fundraised and I saved a lot of money from my part-time job that I was working before my experience. And I want you to keep in mind that a lot of everything adds up really fast. Whether it's flights to other countries, because if you're studying abroad in Europe, the opportunity to just fly to other countries is so easy, but those trips add up really fast. Eating out, weekend trips, it's easy to blow through your budget, especially with all of these new experiences and adventures coming your way. It's hard to say no to things. So I want you to set up a spending plan before you go. And also, this is so essential, but look into student discounts. I'm gonna talk specifically about Scotland because that's where I was studying abroad, but I want you to do research on the country that you're gonna be studying abroad in because student discounts do exist and you definitely should take advantage of them. So Scotland has this program where if you're 22 and under, you can ride the buses for free. And let me tell you, that has saved me so much money because I took the bus everywhere. And I got to go on it free. And I'm pretty sure a bus ride was $3, one way. So if I was taking the bus ride everywhere, that $3 for every trip adds up really fast. So up until November, I was able to use the bus for free. And I wouldn't have known that unless I did research into discounts and saving money while studying abroad in Scotland. Another thing is look at discounts for student flights because a lot of times airlines will have student discounts for flights and it'll allow you to explore more countries in your area for a cheaper price. Same thing with hostels and hotels. Another app that's really good for looking for student discounts is Student Beans, and I use this for literally everything. Now, reverse cultural shock. I am still experiencing this to this day. I don't know what it is about me, but every time I travel to a new place, I have this urge to move there and live there and that be my future. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that. Let me know if you do, because sometimes I feel like I'm crazy. But coming home is actually so much harder than leaving. Like, you get to see all your family and your friends, but you're coming back to your mundane life from living that adventurous life, from that amazing opportunity that you got to go on. And you've changed, and everything back home has stayed the same. So I want you to give yourself time to readjust during your time back, because it honestly is a very hard period. I studied abroad a year ago, and I'm still going through that transition phase of getting back to life. And I still, like, to this day, I'm just like, it just feels like something's missing. Like, my heart belongs in Scotland. And definitely stay connected with the friends you made abroad. I know it's gonna be hard, different time zones, life responsibilities and stuff like that, but to stay connected with who you were during your study abroad, I think it's essential to stay connected with your friends. Okay, so now I'm gonna get into the top tips that I have for you to make your study abroad experience the best possible. So if I could go back and do it all over again, this is what I would tell myself. So like I said, you're never going to regret saying yes to adventures. So I want you to say yes more often on this journey. This is a once in a lifetime experience for most people. So you want to take advantage of everything that you can when you're there. So say yes as much as you can. Document your experiences. This is something that I did while I was there. I started a YouTube channel while I was in Scotland, just to document my experiences and kind of have, since I was alone and I only had one roommate, and we had different schedules, so we didn't get to see each other often. Talking to a camera made me feel a little bit less lonely, because if I wasn't, then I would just be sitting by myself in a room all day. So it definitely helped me and saved me. So document your experiences, and even to this day, I will rewatch those old vlogs and be like, wow, what an experience. Like, that, I'm so blessed to be able to have done that and lived that life. So make sure you're taking your videos, your photos, document the experience. Even making little vlogs for yourself or to post is going to be so important. Okay, don't just hang out with people from your home country. So I'm from America, so my thing was, don't just hang out with people from America. Don't just hang out with Americans, because yes, it's gonna make you feel comfortable and make you feel more at home. But if you really want to get the most out of your study abroad experience, meet people from new countries. Talk to people from the country you're studying abroad in. Make relationships with people abroad. Like, make abroad relationships. And I'm not saying ignore people from your home country, but I'm saying don't solely rely on making friendships with people from your home country. Take advantage of travel opportunities. My university had a lot of weekend trips that the students would plan to go on as like groups. So definitely take advantage of those, because it'll get you out more and it'll get you meeting people. Those are the best ways to get out and meet people at the same time, because you're not experiencing those adventures alone, and you're in a group with likewise individuals who are also looking for friends and looking to meet people and to go on adventures. And then the last one is, it's okay to struggle. Every day is not going to be perfect. There's going to be some days where you're sitting in your country or your dorm room or wherever you're sitting, and you're going to be thinking, why did I do this? I'm so lonely. I miss my family. The challenges is what makes you grow as a person, is essentially what I'm saying. Every day is not going to feel perfect, and every day you're not going to feel your best. But those lows and those moments of challenge is what's going to push you to become a better and stronger and more independent person in the end. So that's everything that I can remember that I learned from studying abroad. It was truly one of the best experiences of my life, and I think will be for a very long time. 100% recommend, even if you have a little or dream or about studying abroad, I hope that you go with it, because mine was just like a spur of the moment. What if I studied abroad? And I did it, and if I wouldn't have taken that leap of faith and met with the counselor and do the experience, then I would not be the person I am today. And I wholeheartedly believe that it made me a better person and has pushed me to become more independent. If you have any questions about studying abroad, drop them in the comments, and I am going to answer all of the comments and all of the questions about studying abroad. If you have studied abroad before, I want you to drop in the comments one of the biggest lessons that you've learned, and just some advice for other people who are looking to study abroad. If you enjoyed this video and found anything helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!